Hello, and welcome to Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. Happy Memorial Day to all of you. Guys, I'm going to be harvesting some collard greens for a friend who's going to stop by today and pick them up. She wants to have some collard greens along with the other stuff that they're having today for Memorial Day. And this year, guys, is the first year in a 4-year period that I have not had a market garden. I'm not doing the farmers market this season, and it's because I've got a lot of things on my agenda and a lot of things that I'm doing that I just couldn't combine the farmers market and all of its preparation with what I have going on. But I've been so blessed that a lot of my neighbors, even though I'm not at the farmers market, they're still coming to the house to purchase vegetables from me and also getting eggs from me as well. So as you can see here, I've harvested some kale just the other day, both the red Russian kale as well as the regular curly kale. And sold some to a neighbor. But today my focus is on these collard greens. And as you can see, they've grown beautifully. I see a little bug damage, but not a whole lot. So I'm just going to start harvesting here from the bottom, leaving the center, of course, because that's where it grows. And one of the things that I supplied the farmers market with was leafy greens, and for the simple reason is that you can cut and come again. And so not all of the other vendors also did the leafy vegetables, so a lot of people have come to expect me to come with the leafy greens. I'm just going to set them there for now. Let me set this phone down and get to harvesting, and I'll come back and show you how much I've been able to get from this one raised bed. Okay guys, this is what Ava and I harvested for one of my friends, and we're going to get these bagged up for her. Yeah, get that bug off, Ava. Kill it, or smash it. But Ava's going to help me bag it. I didn't want to clean out this bed entirely in case I wanted some greens, or my daughter. We still have some over here that we can harvest at another time. And I like to mix my collard greens with kale. So just left a little behind just for us. But this is going to be a gift to one of my friends. And another thing that I've done, guys, during this Memorial Day weekend is I've thinned out, well, not thinned out, but I removed a lot of unnecessary leaves on my tomato plants and made it a little bit more airy. And now what I need to do is just get some string and attach the plant to the pole here that I'm using. But as you can see now, it's just much more airier. I'm able to see the tomatoes that are growing a little bit better. And then also it's going to help me to identify if there are pests or anything on my vegetables, so that I can spray or do whatever I need to do to try to take care of that. But that's another thing that I can cross off on my list. I've also been noticing some yellowing at the end of my zucchini. I don't know what that is, whether that's also considered blossom end rot or not, but I'm going to fertilize again and maybe add some bone meal, which is also a source of calcium. But other than that, guys, things are looking really well. I also thinned out the tomatoes over here. And as you can see, they're coming on nicely and getting really big. And all these bushes you see here, this is a raspberry bush, and I've got about 4 of them along this fence line in between where I have the zucchini. And you can see that the raspberries, they can really take over. They're growing even on the outside of the fence. They're trying to even grow over into what I call is my market garden. But as I'm speaking to you, I'm noticing here I have a couple of ripe raspberries. Let me grab that. Almost smushed it a little bit, but got 2 fresh raspberries today. Were you able to bag all of those? Okay, great, Ava. And as you can see, the cabbage and the kale on this side is doing really well. And the cabbage has started forming a head. Some are doing better than others. I haven't fed this garden as of yet, but I think I'm going to give it a little 5-11 as well. And maybe we can get all of that in one bag, Ava. We don't necessarily have to have 2 bags that are not quite full. We can give her 1 full bag of greens. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that you all have a wonderful Memorial Day. Ava and I, we're going to put some things on the grill, and we'll probably take a little sneak peek of what we're grilling today. But thank you so much for joining us. God bless.
Bye.
Bye-bye. As you can see, my garden girl is growing and learning and growing. Kind of do them diagonally, okay? So they're not trying to fall through. Yeah, not trying to fall through the holes. Good job. All right. Guys, we've got hot dogs. We've got hamburger patties here that I've made. We've got some chicken. And we've also got some fresh fish that one of my friends who goes fishing gave me. And we're going to put some fish on here once the chicken and the hamburgers have been cooked. I'll add some fish to the grill. But what are we having for sides today, Ava?
Potato salad, deviled eggs, mac and cheese, and I think that's it.
Baked beans.
Oh, right, baked beans.
And what do we have for dessert?
We had made a strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake. That's correct, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful Memorial Day, and God bless.
Bye.
Bye-bye.